So check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just dropped a brand new t-shirt on the website, the brand new logo on the front in the Raptor font in the blue. These suckers are super fire. And I gotta say, these suckers are pretty dang limited. We didn't make too much of these. So if you want to copy one and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as of right now, let's get to the video. Man. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we just continued working on our 2019 Ford F-150 Raptor. And we basically got this front end completely back together, along with a brand new aftermarket front bumper, which just made this front end look super aggressive. And all that we're lacking is some LED pod lights that go in here, which we'll probably order those today and just have those on the way here really soon. And also we are lacking our Fender Flares, but we already ordered those suckers, so they should be here any day now. But for the most part, this Raptor is coming together really nicely. We'll probably have this thing completely together by the end of today, so we're super excited about that because the mods are gonna come next. Dude, we got a bunch of mods, and as soon as I think the interior's put back together, then we're gonna move on to the mods. It's only right if we do it like that. Yeah, I mean, that's just the flow that we always go. We want to piece this thing together as OEM as possible and then throw some aftermarket mods on it, but the front bumper was no exception because we needed one, and that thing is just on point right there, dude. Definitely. But before we move on to anything else, what do you got in the background there, dude? We finally got our ZL1 back, and we got it with a brand new transmission, and that thing is back to ripping 100%, and that thing is just a beast. We may do some ripping today on it, dude. I say we do it, man. I gotta say, I drove it the other day. That transmission is smoother than ever, dude. Brand new car, man. And also we brought in our OG Mustang, man. We cleaned that thing up, got it back on the road. That thing is an absolute beast right there. That's a scary machine right there, dude. That is a scary beast. Oh my goodness, I kind of didn't think it would do all that, dude. After not driving it for a while, I was scared to be behind the wheel on that thing. But dude, it's so fun with that Pro Charger, Supercharger on it, and all the good stuff. But we may do some more mods to it here later on, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we're just gonna continue with our 2019 Raptor right here. Just probably bring in our parts doors, start with the interior, piece it completely together, and just go from there. That was like taking apart a robot, dude. Right exactly there, dude. Right, with all these motors and components and stuff like that. I mean, just look at the door lock right here, man. This thing is huge, man. That is crazy. That is a lot going on right there, and it was pretty difficult trying to remove this stuff because you got to go in certain orders or patterns or whatever. You have to basically hot wire that first off. How do we do that, dude? We do our old method. Just use this little jumper box with a couple of screwdrivers, and we just put it positive to negative, and it'll roll it down. We just figured that out a while ago, and it still works to this day, man. Heck yeah, that is so awesome right there. And then we have to
basically removed the glass, and then this right here had to like just get squeezed together and pulled through that hole right there, dude.
It's crazy, man. How do they install this stuff at the factory? I wonder if they do the same way, just like squeeze this stuff through. This was pretty difficult to get out with all three of these wires because these are not bendable. These are solid metal. So we pulled everything out. Now we just basically got to reverse everything on the new door right
Exactly,
there.
yeah. That front door right there was super easy because all the internals were there, but this one we're removing every little bit, even this right here, dude, which we're gonna drill that out, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised that the new door didn't come with it, but we'll just drill that out and rivet it in super easy. And we're trying to retain all these OEM stickers right here that cover these holes up. I believe that will help with like sound traveling from the outside to the inside of the cab.
Yes, sir, and even probably with bass thumping it. This is the Bose speaker. I believe it's built into the door panel or something like that. So we don't want that bass just escaping through random holes.
Oh, yeah, dude. We want that sound to sound really good on the inside.
Yes, sir. So we're going to keep on moving. Probably go ahead and swap everything into the new door there. And then I think the next door should be breeze, dude.
The next two doors should be easier. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. We finally got the doors completely put back together. And I gotta say, this interior is starting to look absolutely amazing. Definitely my favorite touch is that carbon fiber there. But as for this front door, which was the most damaged door, as you can tell right here, just took an absolute karate chop to the side right there. We ended up completely piecing it together, even with the broken glass here, because we just wanted to have this whole entire thing sealed up and all that good stuff while we wait for the new one to arrive. That way we can do test drive, and that way water doesn't seep in there if it does rain or anything like that. But other than that, dude, looks super good, but it is super filthy. Definitely gonna have to do like a deep clean on this thing, dude.
Did the pigeons get to it or something right there, man?
That's what it looks like in there, but I can't wait to give this whole entire thing an interior clean, which will be a little bit later. And as for the mirror, you might have noticed that this sucker was just completely bent out of shape, out of whack and everything. We actually managed to save that thing, dude.
Yeah, all we did was buy this cover, but we snapped everything together as much as possible. It just has a little nick right there, which you can easily fix, sand it, and spray paint it, and you will never know, dude.
I could live with that right there, but you know what? That saved us around 1,200 bucks right there. But anyways, what we're gonna move on to next is probably throwing in this rear glass right here, which we gotta actually go pick up some windshield glue and also just prep this surface right here, which if we get this sucker installed, that's gonna allow us to keep moving with the rest of the interior. Let's just see what we got going on in here. We still gotta install the subwoofer, the rear seat, and all that good stuff.
We still have the whole entire painting setup in there, man.
The whole entire paint booth setup right there, dude. We gotta take all this stuff out, but I really wanna get this whole entire interior knocked out today if possible. So I'll say we go ahead, run to the store, grab whatever we might need for this rear glass, come back, do a little bit of prepping, and hopefully get that sucker installed. Alrighty guys, so we decided to take out the Camaro Z01 after sitting for such a long time getting that transmission repaired. Well, the transmission repair process went pretty quick. It just, when
when it got damaged, we just let it sit for a little bit, dude.
Let it sit, but dude, it got a brand new transmission in this thing. This thing is super smooth. The shifts, the clutch, and everything, which is crazy why that transmission blew out.
1,600 miles,
yeah, 1,600
dude.
miles. And the guy that actually repaired this thing or put a new transmission in it, he said that he never seen anything like this because he works on these Camaros, and these things are actually built to last and built tough because it is supercharged with like 650 horsepower or something
Exactly,
like that?
650 horsepower, 650 torque. So, I mean, it's supposed to handle that stuff. But the crazy thing is, it wasn't the clutch or anything like that. It's still got the same clutch in here.
Yeah.
It's just the transmission gave out or something
Yeah,
like
I believe
that,
somebody, probably the previous owner, did not know how to drive the manual, probably did like some major clutch dumps on this thing or hit the drag strip like not correctly or something like that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what happened, but you know what? I'm super happy to have this sucker back, and it is better than ever.
Better than
goodness,
ever.
dude.
The shifts are smooth, and it has active rev match, which is just perfect. I feel like anybody can drive this car, dude.
Definitely. It's got the Corsa, or what kind of intake? Corsa exhaust?
No, it has an MBRP exhaust.
MBRP exhaust, yeah, dude.
With the Rotofab intake and stuff like that, it
it's
just sounds perfect, dude.
I don't think there's anything else that I would do to this car. I like it just the way it is.
Dude, it's perfect,
Dude,
man.
go ahead and give it a little rip. I
There it
mean,
goes. Woo, my goodness,
that's
dude.
just too much power, dude. I think we need some stickier tires.
You definitely
man.
need some stickier tires on this thing, man.
But anyways, we're gonna go ahead, head to the O'Reilly's, pick up what we need to get, and then I guess we're gonna head back and keep on working. Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here, and last night we ended up throwing in this whole entire interior, and it is about 99% complete, from the glass to the trim to the carpets to the seats, everything, even the seat belts here. And we got that sucker pretty much aligned 100% in its OEM position. Now is the moment of truth to see if that sucker works. Dude, should we test it?
Dude, go ahead and test that rear sliding glass, man, and see how it slides.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's pretty simple for the most part. You would think that it's super complicated, but after we put it back together, we're like, wow, that's easier. It was more difficult taking it apart
Yes, sir,
than putting it
dude.
together. But here it goes right here. Where's the button at? Right here.
Woo, dang, man, that's a nice little sliding glass right
That's
there,
what
man.
I'm talking about right there, dude. So I'm super happy about that. But what do you say we do right now is just go ahead and detail this thing,
Dude, we need to get this thing 100% so we can just finish off the interior, not have to do anything else in here. And man, it went from the cleanest interior to one of the filthiest, man.
Dude,
Look at that dust,
Oh
man.
my goodness, when we got this truck, it was pretty much mint in here, but now it's super filthy. But I think it's gonna be just super satisfying watching us clean it once again, I guess. But look at this seatbelt. I wanna just mention this right quick. This seatbelt basically works like off of like some sort of current, like in order to, like when you plug it in.
It's like an outlet right there. Once you plug it in, it charges up the actual airbag in there,
something
dude.
like that, because there was like no wires going to it, was there?
Yeah, no wires at all. I believe just this little thick part right here got some kind of metal or electricity going through
Looks
that
like
sucker.
a Star Wars ship or something right there, dude. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and probably grab some detailing supplies. First off, we're gonna vacuum everything, and then we're gonna get this sucker looking brand new again.
She's back to clean again.
Oh my goodness, she is mint once again from the back all the way to the front, through the door panels, every single carbon fiber panel. We made sure to spend a little bit of extra time there. A little bit
of elbow grease and got those suckers shining. But dude, this interior is like when we first got it, basically.
Brand new,
even better, man.
Exactly. We even had to break out the air blower just to get in some cracks and crevices, dude.
And that's a quick tip for you guys that have like these cracks in your seat. Cloth or leather works perfect. If you can't vacuum it out, just get an air blower, blow that stuff out, and then vacuum it, and you get a brand new seat again. Or you can get through all these little cracks around the buttons and everything.
Dude, that was a perfect method right there. Look how clean this is right here. Definitely gonna keep it clean, right?
Yep, keep it clean. Hopefully. From now on. We're not gonna, I mean, hopefully we may go off-roading, sling a little mud in here, but you know what? It's a truck.
It's a truck. It's a work truck. Basically a work truck, dude. All of our trucks are put to work, dude.
Definitely 100% on that, dude.
Anyways, we also had to break out the pressure washer, and we pressure washed the rubber mats, the original ones,
yeah,
right?
dude, and those are made by Raptor, which is just awesome because usually you have to buy mats like that and they're like a couple $100, but you know what? Those are gonna protect our carpets and stuff like that. But dude, we are done with the interior 100%. We ain't gotta mess with this thing anymore. Now we can focus on the outside.
Exterior. Dude. We should have cleaned the glass as well, but since we don't have one of those right there, which we ordered that, it'll be in here really soon. We're gonna wash the glass a little bit later.
I mean, that's mainly on the outside right there, so we need to pressure wash the whole entire truck itself, but that's after we finish everything up because we just got a call that our fender flares are in.
Yes, sir. They are. All 4 of them are in at the dealership, so we can probably grab those suckers and slap them on, dude.
Let's do it, man. This thing looks good.
Exactly, and that right there is just a fender vent. That's about the only exterior carbon that we're gonna have right there, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we would love to have the fender flares all in carbon, but you know what? That just takes way too long.
That didn't work out for us.
Yeah, it didn't work out for us, so we had to get at least something in carbon that's gonna come in a lot sooner. And dude, these are just the perfect touch right here, dude.
That looks super sick right there. But on top of all that, we ended up throwing in all of our fender flares, the trim for the bed right there, and dude, I love that color, dude.
Dude, that actually looks really good, especially up front, wherever we got that aftermarket front bumper, dude. It just flows all properly right here, dude. Just look at that, ends off perfectly, dude.
Perfect fitment right there, dude. I couldn't be happier with that fitment right there. And also, this sucker came with the light, so we ended up actually ordering a light, not knowing that that fender flare came with the light.
So it came with all these little marker lights, which just is a plus right there, because we ain't got to worry about popping it off and installing it later. And these things right here are about to go on. I don't know if this one, this one's not for this side. Dude, I say we pop these on,
dude. That looks good in the sunlight right there,
that's
dude.
Like perfect, man.
Goodness. Maybe we should do carbon this if possible. Gotta look into that.
Or carbon this and carbon this right here, dude.
Dude, the only reason why we didn't order that one is because it's like $750.
I think it's even more. It's like $850 or something like that. That is crazy, but you know what? It looks beautiful. Real carbon is always pricey, and good carbon is expensive as well.
Definitely. So let's just go ahead, pop these suckers in, and just see what it looks like.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. We ended up throwing on the carbon fiber vents. They're looking super good, especially in the sunlight on that other side over there. But I gotta say, those suckers were super expensive. 300 bucks. Was it worth it, dude? The carbon fiber.
Definitely worth it, man. 100%. It looks really good. I mean, it's expensive. It's not the highest quality, but there's more expensive out there. So that was pretty good. But you know what? For 300 bucks, you know, it'll do.
Hey, for 300 bucks to make your truck faster, lighter, stronger.
Right there you go.
That's how you do it right there. But anyways, we went ahead and brought out the Audi A7 here because we wanted to give you guys a little update on it. What's about to happen. We just ended up pouring a little bit of coolant in it, right?
Yeah, poured a little bit of coolant. We thought it was completely empty, but it just needed to be topped off, and it's already topped off. And right now I'm just checking the oil level, and I mean, right here is where you can check everything. I mean, oil level display is available after approximately 2 minutes. The engine must be warm and turned off, so I'm gonna go ahead. I think it's warm enough. I'm gonna turn it off, and
here it disappears on you.
Here in 2 minutes, we'll check the oil level.
Definitely, dude. But also, what we're about to do right now is a little test drive, dude.
Yes, sir. I mean, everything is drivable right now, hopefully, dude.
Yep, we're going to check the oil first off. If there's good oil, the coolant's good, that's all we need, dude. We're going to go rip this thing, dude.
Rip it down the road and see what it feels like.
And we are off. I think all the fluids are nice and
topped off.
Topped off. They're up there. What, dude? My seatbelt just tightened up a little bit, dude.
Mine don't. I don't think mine works right now. So.
I think that one needs to be rebuilt, or actually we need to buy a new one. But dude, this is crazy so far. Smooth, man.
Yeah, super smooth. I'm just driving slow, just trying to listen to everything, because you know we don't know when the front end is kind of missing right now. But dude, just like a relaxing car.
Dude, it's all there. Yeah, I know. It's basically, dude, I feel like I can go for like a long road trip, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is like,
oh my goodness, this is awesome, dude.
Dude, this thing is like, I'm just trying to, I've never really driven an Audi before.
Me neither.
This is my first time ever driving an Audi, which is crazy, dude.
I've been in an Audi and never like really stood out to me, so this is definitely something new right here. But I guess we want to test out that power. This is what we're really here for, dude.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, should I just hit I'm gonna hit a paddle. Oh, we went to M2, so yeah, manual, second gear, first gear.
Good little pull. Oh, dude, that was smooth power. I mean, it wasn't like, you know,
insane. Yeah.
It wasn't like ZL1 pushback type of stuff, but dude, that was super smooth,
it went into the power. So I mean, I'm definitely wanting to open this thing up. Exhaust for sure is gonna open it up. Cold air would probably be the best. You know what I mean?
Look at this. That's pretty cool too.
That is legit.
You know, go start looking and all that good stuff. But we're gonna find a good little spot, do one more quick test trip, test pool, and then we're gonna probably head back to the house.
Let's do it. Ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay. What? Oh, dang, dude.
Gets up and goes, dude.
It just takes off, and the shifts are just so smooth you can't even feel them, dude.
Oh my goodness, that was super smooth. I guess that's what this car is about. Just
comfort, dude.
Ride quality,
dude,
man.
Just like a sport. It's just like a very high-end car, I'm guessing.
I mean, back in the day, dude, this car right here was like around $80,000.
Really, dude?
$80,000 new from the dealership. So that's pretty dang wild. We got this like for
what, like $12,000?
$12,000, dude.
That is crazy.
That's just insane what time can do right there. But that's pretty. I say that's a pretty dang good deal for a Audi A7 with like 60,000 miles, dude.
Supercharged V6, dude. You can't beat it. If I had this, if I knew these cars were gonna be that cheap, if they were that cheap whenever I was in high school, man, dude, that'd be so fun. You know what I mean?
That's what everybody wants to. That'd be awesome. But anyways, let's do one more rip here and let's really head back.
You ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir. What, dude? That's some power right there, dude.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty dang quick, dude. And this car is pretty heavy, so that's pretty dang high speeds right there.
It's all-wheel drive, so you got to think about that. You know, if it was a rear-wheel drive, I think it would be a little bit more different. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. Different power on the drivetrains if it's all-wheel drive versus two-wheel drive. But hey, absolutely love it. Can't wait to throw some mods at it.
It took off. It would drift.
Alrighty guys, so we are finally back, and that is pretty much going to be our wrap for today's video. This Audi A7 right here is an absolute beast. Can't wait to slap some more mods on it and get some more power out of it. But that's definitely going to be in the next videos to come. So definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, as for the Raptor, we got a bunch of more epic things coming here really soon. So definitely give us a follow on Instagram if you want an inside scoop there before YouTube. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.